What's up, metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And today I got another best of 2022 for you. And today's video is going to be knives between $50 and $100. And there are so many, guys, so many to choose from. I've got a couple examples here that are the premium versions of these knives that are not in that price bracket, but they have more budget options available that would be in that price bracket, and they're going to be just as good as the more premium versions. So let's jump right in, and the first one should surprise no one. The Qvist Bladeworks Variant PE2. This version here with the micarta was $59.99, 14C28N blade steel, liner lock, great little knife. This version added a front flipper to the already really cool knife. And I love this knife. You guys know that. This one was $59.99, and then you can even get the premium version. Oops, get my finger out of the way. With titanium for $99.99. So it's just under $100 also. By the way, this brand new one is for sale if anyone is interested. So the Variant PE2, I'm not sure if these are going to continue to be made or not. You can find them out in the secondary. Like as you saw, I have one for sale. Also let you guys know if you do have these and maybe you got the jade one or you got titanium and you want to try micarta. Kavast has the blue micarta scales on sale right now for $15. They also have the jade G10 scales on sale for $15. So if you want to pick up some scales, you can get some pretty cheap right now. Alright, next up. This is going to be one of those knives that this is the premium version. It's a little over $100, but you can get the more budgety version for $60. The Designs Finra, fantastic knife. This version is $120, but the version with the like the jade scales or the G10 scales, they run $60, man. And these knives are fantastic for the money. Great action for the money. Made extremely well. A little more heavy duty than a lot of other knives, but man, they're good. Reverse flick them without a fuller. There's a lot of damn designs out there I haven't checked out that are in this price range, 50 to 100. The ones I have checked out so far have all been excellent. So great knives. That is the Designs Finra. All right, next up, what are we going to do next? All right, let's do this one. Also want to point out that you know, this is my first year doing this, so I'm not sure all these knives even came out this year. Some of these may have came out last year. But I have to put the Kizer Mini Sheepdog on there. These are around about $63. This version you can't get with the frag, but they got one just like it with a contoured micarta. 154 cm blade steel. You get the full size in this price range also. I used to have full size, but it's a little too big for me. I sold that knife. But, you know, if you like something a little larger, go with the bigger one. I think it's like $75. Some of the best detents you're going to fill in this price range are the Kizer knives. They have just dialed their action in, man. They're so good. And this is such a great little knife. Hand filling for a small knife. You can carry this in your fifth pocket, or I carry it as primary most of the time. It's plenty enough for me to get through the day. And the detent it's perfect. It really is. Love this knife. The Mini Sheepdog. I want to get one of the premiums with that toxic fat carbon. Those toxic fat carbon scales and the 20 CV blade steel. Alright, next up we have the Petrified Fish Scholar. This is a longer, bigger knife. I really like it though. It comes in this olive wood, or you can get it in like a gray G10. They run about $70. They were more expensive than that when I bought it. It was, I think it's 85 or 90. Still in this price bracket, but they have come down in price. 154 cm blade steel, excellent action. Deep hollow grind on this blade. Super deep. So deep you can flick it without a fuller when you're not under a camera anyway. Nice hollow grind on this blade. Great Warncliffe shape. It's like a razor basically. Titanium clip and backspacer. Great action. Petrified Fish is another one of those companies that's you know, for the money, it's hard to beat them. I hope they start using more 14C and stuff like that and steer away from the D2. I think we're going to start to see a lot of that in 2023. You know, that's going to be my New Year's resolution, actually. I'm not buying any knives that have D2 seal. Not a single one. I'm not going to do it. So, all right, next up. We got to put this one on there. The Tempest Pinion. These are on $82. They are still available on White Mountain Knives. This one's actually designed by KC over at Knives Fast. It's OEM'd by Qvist, I believe it is. It does come with a wire clip. I have swapped the clip out. The wire clip works fine. I just like the way this looks better. Action is fantastic. Feels like a Qvist, you know, feels like Qvist action. 14C 28N blade steel. Very neutral, but very good ergos. Another longer knife, but not very heavy for its size. And action's the star of the show. I mean, it's a guillotine. And it takes a wicked sharp edge, too. I have sharpened this knife already. I don't know how well I can get that edge to show up. Always struggle with that. Yeah, but it takes a really good edge. That's why I like 14C so much. It's so easy to sharpen and holds its edge for a long time. So that is the Tempest Pinion. All right, where are we going to go next? All right, we're going to do this one. Now, this is one of those, this is the premium version, but there is a budget version that is in 154 cm, and you can get it in Rich Light for $67, or you can get it in micarta for $75. The Kizer Genie, an absolutely phenomenal knife. Phenomenal knife. Fantastic action on the reverse flick or the front flipper. Extremely lightweight. You can also get it in titanium, which was more. This version here is like 125. The titanium, I think, is 140. But you can get the micarta or the Rich Light scaled version for $65 to $75. Catch them on sale, you can get them for even less. I think actually right now you can get the Rich Light version on Kizer with, I think it's Kizer 2022 is the code for 30% off. You can get it for $50 with the black coated blade and the Rich Light. It'd be $50 on Kizer's website. Check Kizer on Instagram, and they have that code posted. I think it's Kizer 2022 or something like that. If somebody remembers what that 30% off code is, comment below. And you can get some great deals on Kizers right now on the Kizer website. But the Genie is just an amazing knife. It really is. I love the look of this knife. I love the blade shape. I love how slender it is. Carries in the pocket extremely well. Fantastic knife. Fantastic knife. I hope they do a premium version of this one with the fat carbon. I'm holding out for that. All right, next up, another one that's this is the premium version, but there is a budget version. This is the Kizer Feist XL. Justin Lundquist design. This version's $180, but they have the budget versions that are micarta and 154 cm, which is fantastic. Kizer does 154 cm very well. It's $85. Just an amazing knife. I love the original Feist, but it's a little small. This is perfect size. It's a great EDC size knife. Great blade shape with that spear point. Fantastic action. As you guys are seeing, there's a lot of Kizers on this list. Kizer's killing it, man. They're doing such a good job. And this thing has just ridiculous action. I'm going to be doing a disassembly video of this knife soon just to take a look at what's going on in there. And I highly recommend. If you like front flippers, this one is really good. Really good. And it will drop on you. So the Feist XL. This is too big. You can also get the Feist out there for cheaper, like $65 for the regular Feist. I'll go ahead and set that out there, even though I don't think it came out this year either. Some of these, like I said, yeah, some of these may have came out at the end of last year. I don't know. I just started my channel this year, so I've only got limited supplies here to choose from. And this last one is one that really, really surprised me. It's going to be, looking at all these knives out here, it's definitely one of my favorites, and it's kind of shocking to me that this is one of my favorites. And it's my favorites above some of these other awesome knives you're looking at out there. And it's a tiny little knife that feels much bigger in hand. The Civivi Baby Banter. These run about $55, $60. It's a fantastic little knife. It's much better in hand than the original Banter. The ergos are much better in this little knife. You talk about the ultimate fifth pocket carry. You don't get any better than this. The action is absolutely amazing. The ergos are absolutely amazing for such a tiny knife. It fills your hand so well. You don't get a whole lot of cutting edge, but from 99% of us, we're opening packages and stuff, and there's plenty of cutting edge. All the cutting edge you're going to need to get through a day or a week, you know what I mean? And the action's just really good on this, and it's a great little knife. I've fallen in love with this little knife. I still want to get the one with the purple scale and the black blade. It's always sold out at White Mountain Knives, though. I hope I've got an email notification set up so I'll get notified when they get them back in. Love this little knife. Such a cool little knife. I would recommend this over the regular Banter every day of the week. I think it's a better knife, ergonomically especially. And then just in the pocket, I think it's better. There also is a giant version of this knife too. I think it's the XL Banter, which looks, I have zero interest in that one. I don't even like the way it looks, and I don't see the point, honestly. So Civivi Baby Banter. Fantastic knife. And they got some cool ones that came out with some Damascus scales. And you can also get this in micarta scales. There's lots of different options. None of them are over $100. They're all closer to 50 than they are to 100. And such a cool knife, man. I mean, this is one you put in your pocket and you can forget it's there. Quite literally, just forget it's even in your pocket. But it's fun to play with also. The action, detent are amazing for the reverse flick or the thumb flick. Such a great little knife. Civivi didn't do a whole lot this year that I was very excited about. They really didn't. A lot of their knives all look the same to me. They look like they were just kind of changing up a Praxis or kind of changing up a Backlash. And a lot of their knives didn't... I didn't like the look of them, so I didn't really buy many Civivis. But this knife right here, Jason sent me one. I got one in hand. I was truly impressed by it. Truly impressed. Love this little knife. And purple and black, got to get one. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. That's more than 5 this time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 knives in this one, and we'll pull that out. So this will be 8 knives, and again, a few of these, like I said, guys, these 3 right here, these are the premium versions, but there are budget versions that fall into that price bracket, and I'd highly recommend all of them, especially the Genie, the Feist, and the damn Designs, man. They're all great knives. Different size, depending on the person. If you like a smaller knife, you got some smaller options. If you like a mid-sized knife, you got a little bit of that. If you like a big one, there's a couple big ones in here, so lots to choose from. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.